Alright, what's going on, guys? Today I have a pretty cool unboxing for you of a Corsair H80i GT that will go into this PC. Alright, so just having a look around the box. On the front has a picture of the cooler with the fans mounted with the block or pump or whatever you would want to say. H80i GT for Intel AM and AMD. Sorry if this unboxing is somewhat bad. Haven't done an unboxing for YouTube in a few years. High performance 120mm liquid CPU cooler. On the left side of the box, it tells you what sockets it is compatible with. Intel, LGA 1150, 1155, 1156, 1366, 2011, and 2011 version 3. For AMD, you are compatible with AM2, AM3, FM1, and FM2. Here it just shows a little bit of a list of some processors it would be able to run on, and it tells you must have an available USB 2.0 header for the Corsair Link software. Here's just some information on it. Alright, so yeah, pretty much let's get into it. As you can see, it still has the wrap on it. I'm not sure if you can tell in the video, but it still has it on there. I'll be right back once I get this plastic off. Alright, we're back, and the plastic is off. As you can tell, no more shiny. On the top, just tells you some of the features there. Tells you about the block. It does have an RGB LED on it, so along with the Corsair Link. Sorry if the video is somewhat shaky, I'm using one hand, and I just came from outdoors, so yeah. RGB LED, you can change the color of the LED with Corsair Link software, although the software isn't as good as people want it to be. According to reviews, the software is somewhat buggy and it annoys the crap out of people. So there, inside the box, you get the liquid CPU cooler, two SP120L PWM high performance fans, a mounting bracket and hardware for Intel and AMD sockets, a USB, it is a mini USB that connects to the block, and it connects to a USB 2.0 header on your motherboard. Comes with a quick start guide, and that's pretty much what's under the box. So let's get to opening this bad boy. You'll see me fail if I do at opening this. This is one of the more recent unboxings of this cooler on YouTube. I'd like to add that. Alright, so looks like you open it from the right side. Yep, here we go. Open it up from the right, and you're first greeted with a warranty against defects cards. There's a quick start guide, and something really cool about these liquid coolers. Some people call them a water cooler. Some other people call them by their correct term, which is a liquid cooler. This does not use water. It uses a certain liquid, which would be a special type of coolant, because water would boil and it would evaporate and more than likely damage the tubing. So yeah, here we got in this white boxes both of the 120mm fans. You can see in there's one. Take that out for you guys. There is included with this a I forgot what it was called. It was a it connects two of the 4-pin to one it's a Y cable. It connects two of the 4 pins for both 120 fans to one header for your motherboard. So let's just put that one to the side, and there's another one. I'll just push this one out, make it simpler. For pricing on Newegg, it is currently $87.99 to the US. I did select 2-day shipping by ShopRunner, so that came quicker than free shipping, which would be 4 to 7 business days. I had ordered it on the 4th, I believe, January 4th. So yeah, in one of these little baggies, it comes with some screws for mounting. There's backplates for Intel and AMD. There's some screws for whatever socket you also have. Depends on your motherboard. Let's put that to the side. And here we go on the cooler. Let's get a bird's eye view of this. Here is the pump. It comes with some pre-applied thermal paste, copper backplate. The tubing, on first impressions, the braided cable seems very solid. Doesn't seem like it would break. Mentioning about breaking, if you're scared of using this because you think that if a leak happens that you'll damage your entire system, well, the thing is that with Corsair, if anything happens as far as leaking goes, or this something related to their water cool or liquid cooler, sorry, damages your any component in your system, you just contact them and they'll replace, or I believe it's replace. I'm not sure if they would give you money on whatever component was damaged or the worth of the component, but they will reimburse you in some sort of way, because they stand behind their products. Their products are very high quality, and yeah, under this, nothing. So yeah, let's get that to the side. Sorry if it looks weird of a setting, I'm using it on my desk. I will have a PC update coming soon. I will be installing this soon. That will not be on video, unfortunately, because it'd be too long and I don't have a tripod or anybody else to help me hold my phone, which I am currently using. Alright, so yeah, let's see, this is the radiator. Basically, if you don't understand how these liquid coolers work, compared to air coolers, they use direct contact, well, the majority of them use direct contact copper heat pipes, which I believe, I'm not too sure, but I believe copper attracts heat because of the fact that most systems now are using the copper backplate. So, well, not a backplate, that's the copper under the pump. Water goes down through the lines. One goes down, one goes up to the radiator. Gets the heat from the CPU. It boils the water. The pump pushes the water back into the radiator. The heat gets released into these fins, and the fans are connected, one for push and one for pull. And what that does, it gets the heat out. It pushes the heat out and then pulls it out of your case. And basically the water will cool down and it'll go back into the block. And it'll just be doing that over and over and over. And the liquid does not need to be replaced for these all-in-one coolers. What else? There's connectors for, you would connect the, this is the connector I was talking about for the two 120 fans. You connect it to this, and this other one here you connect to your CPU power on your motherboard. And basically this is pretty cool. I'm gonna go install it and I'll do some benchmarks. I'll upload it to YouTube and hopefully it'll be a lot quieter. I will be looking to overclock, so I will most likely have an overclocking guide once I have a stable overclock and know exactly what needs to be done. Alright, so as you can see, the video's almost over, but as the little plate on there, Corsair did hint on their product page that there might be swappable plates for the block and the radiator. Also, one thing I wanted to add, just because this is a 120, if you get a 240, the only difference is that it'll extract more hot air quicker than a 120. So yeah, video's almost over, so like the video, comment, and subscribe.